everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host, Jennifer. Today, we're going to do a little tea and company. We're going to have us a little sampling of some nice tea with cinnamon. This series is going to be tea with cinnamon. So, without further ado, I think because there's a lot of flavors in here I really want to try. And I already know myself, because these are the National Park teas I showed you in a previous video that I got as a gift from Betty Lou. The link to the website is svtea.com. SVTEA.com. They are located in Connecticut. I think to prevent me from picking my favorite flavor or my favorite national park, I'm just gonna grab one. And we're going to go from there. Oh, Rocky Mountain National Park. Now, I have never been to Rocky Mountain National Park. I have been to places close to Rocky Mountain National Park, but I've never been to the National Park proper. Yeah, so the ingredients for this one is black tea, raspberry leaf, raspberry flavor, sage leaf, and raspberry pieces. In case you want to read that for yourself, you can pause and read at your leisure. And they do donate 10% of this line of teas to the national park. So that is amazing. Oh, I can smell it already. It's not even open. It smells very raspberry. Woo! Now, this is black tea, so I can only have one single cup today. These pouches, from what I read on the website, make between 3 and 6 cups, I think. It says 1 teaspoon to 6 ounces of water. That's a tablespoon. We gotta cut that down. A half. Or that's gonna be some. Although I do like my tea strong. Alright, I'll put that in there. I put it in my little diffuser. Give you a little peek-see at what the tea looks like. Lots of very dark pieces. It does smell very raspberry. It almost has like a chocolate undertone, but there's not chocolate in here. But it smells like dark chocolate and raspberry. If you've ever had a candy bar that is dark chocolate raspberry, that's what this smells like. Alright, steep for 3 minutes. Done. It is 2 minutes and 48 seconds now. We got till 5 minutes, and we will, the leaves and stuff have bloomed open, so as has the raspberry pieces, which is really cool. I'm not going to show you because last time I tried to show you what was in my teacup, I spilt it on my desk because I'm a dingus. So like I have said in the past, I cannot consume a lot of caffeine. And this is black tea, and it does have caffeine. So this will be my 1 cup of caffeinated drink for the entire day. Otherwise, I don't sleep, and my heart really, really does not like my tea. My tea. My heart does not like caffeine, so I have to be really careful. But because I was so excited about these teas, I'm gonna try them because, you know, I want to. I want to. I'm not risking my life. That's being dramatic. So, I am using my absolutely favorite tea diffuser of all times. This is, what is the brand? I forgot the brand. You can probably see the brand right there. OXO. I will put an Amazon link to this diffuser. It is a little bit pricey, and it was gifted to me because I never would have bought that for myself. But that is my favorite diffuser. Like, there is no muss, no fuss when it comes to that. You just put your tea in here and you pour the water over it. And then when you're done, you just lift this out and you go rinse it out in the sink. It's just, and it's so micro fine meshy that, like, I don't get a bunch of like tea leaves because a lot of the other diffusers I have, including the hand ones, it leaches a lot of the leaves and stuff into the tea. I don't care for that. And I probably should have brought something to set that on when I pull it out of my cup. Good old handy dandy paper. I usually have cloth coasters in here that I have crocheted in it, and I put everything on that, but I didn't do that today because I wasn't sure I was gonna make this video today because, you know, I had other plans, but it is what it is. I was like, you know, I kind of want some tea for breakfast. Let's go ahead and, you know, do this video. Now, what am I wearing? I am wearing my Dahlia crop top. That is for all sizes, but I specifically design clothes with bigger people in mind because I'm a fat girl. I'm a fat girl. All right, that tea is piping hot, so we're gonna be really careful drinking it. I did add a little bit of sugar to the cup just because I like sweet tea. Even though I'm from the north, I feel like a girl from the south because I like my tea. The sweeter, the better. It's very, very hot. I'm loving my electric kettle, can I tell you? I know that a lot of you laughed at me because in other parts of the world, electric kettles are just in every kitchen. I didn't even have a stovetop kettle in my house growing up. We couldn't afford one because they were expensive. And my mom had a coffee maker. Like, they drank coffee. They did not use a kettle for anything. I didn't even taste tea until I was almost an adult. It was not a thing. Everything was cooked on the stovetop or the microwave. Like, there was not kettles in everyone's house. And now I'm like, little man wants instant noodles. Let's turn on the kettle. You know? And I don't put the noodles in the kettle. I just boil the water in the kettle. And then I pour the hot water over the noodles. And in 3 minutes, they're done. Easy peasy. Just a bowl. I only got one pot to clean because the kettle, you just rinse it out and put it back. No big deal. I love the kettle, and I use it for so many things. Like, I cannot even tell you, like, if I need hot water for something, anything, I'm using my kettle. I will post a link to my kettle below as well. You never have to click the links. You never have to purchase anything from the links, but if you do purchase from the links, I get like 10% of your purchase back. So if you spend $10, I get 10% of that. If you spend $20, I get 10% of that, you know. Which is not a lot of money. But it does help me to buy yarn and tea and electric kettles. This is so hot. I know it's going to burn my lips. By the way, I crochet so I don't kill people. I forget who sent me this cup, but it came in Happy Mail. That's screaming hot. Oh, that's very raspberry. That is very raspberry. I really like that. It's really, really hot though. So how are you guys this morning? I hope everything is well. I'm just sitting here making videos for you guys. Watching the birds on the bird feeder. The birds have now trained themselves to come onto the screen when the bird feeder is empty because they know that I'm sitting here working most of the time during the day. And several times little birds, I think most of the time it's a sparrow, latches onto the screen and just stares at me to let me know that the bird feeder is empty. And I'm like, all right, I got the dogs, always want my attention. The kids always want my attention. Mr. Cinnamon always wants my attention. Now the wildlife is tapping on the window. Come feed me. I'm hungry. My feeder is empty. I'm just glad because where we live, we have bears. And there has been bears on the outskirts of our neighborhood. But I think because of the way our neighborhood is shaped and that almost everyone has a wooden fence, I don't think we have bears necessarily in our neighborhood. Not that they can't come, but like in this area, and this is something that I never grew up with even thinking about, is bears like birdseed. So bears will come and find your bird feeders and eat them. Well, they don't eat the feeder, they eat the seed. And the really crazy part about that is I have a bucket. Like, my bird seed stays outside because when I kept it indoors, mice started to try to come in and get the... I'm not having mice inside my house. So I moved the birdseed directly outside and put out a bunch of mouse traps. And problem solved. Now, every once in a while, because we have cameras on the outside of our house, every once in a while a raccoon comes up on the porch thinking he's going to get into this Tupperware container, but it is like locked down. It is it's just a plastic bin, but it's the ones that like clip real tight. But on top of that, I put bricks on top of that, and that raccoon cannot get into that container no matter how hard he tries. And believe me, he tries, because there's bite marks. I'm just grateful a bear hasn't made it into the neighborhood yet. This tea is delicious. I was actually showing Mr. Cinnamon last night. I was looking over their website. They have gift box sets like this. And now I am not affiliated with Simpson and Vail. I know nothing of this company. They don't know that I'm doing this. They have no idea who I am. At all. I was looking through their website. They have gift boxes like that for the national parks. They have a literary box set, which is teas based off of authors like Emily Bronte, Edgar Allan Poe, who is a favorite of mine. I love Poe. And I don't remember what else, but like the teas are based off of the literary artist. I know I said her name wrong. I know I did. I feel like such a dork. They also have a Christmas tea box, a box tea set. They're like $30, but that's a lot of tea for $30. And that tea is so good. It doesn't taste like black tea at all. It just very much it almost tastes herbal, but there's black tea in here. It tastes very raspberry. And there's weird undertones of chocolate. But not like a funky chocolate. This is really good. It's really hot though. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, there's undertones of chocolate. And I'm wondering if the chocolate is coming from the sage, which that sounds really strange to me. I don't know. There's definitely undertones of chocolate in there. Where is the... Right here. Yeah, because it just says black tea, raspberry leaf, raspberry flavor, sage leaf, and raspberry pieces. But there's... And it's very, very, like, very, very light. Like you just kissed somebody that ate chocolate. That's how light the chocolate is. But there's no chocolate in there. That is so good, though. Betty Lou is rocking it out with the gifts, man. I cannot believe. Like, this was, like, the coolest thing. Oh. Alright, guys. I think that is going to be it for today's Tea with Cinnamon. We had a little bit of... I was telling you some strange stories about bird feeders and raccoons and bears. I'm showing you a cup that I don't remember who sent it to me. And we're having some delicious raspberry tea that tastes chocolatey slightly. But there's no chocolate. I am making little videos to sustain you while I am out of town, in case you did not know. So I'm going to try to record one more tea video if I can. And if not, we'll do more Tea Tuesdays. Cinnamon, what are we going to call it? Tea with cinnamon. Tea with cinnamon. Yeah? I'm a hot mess. Tea with cinnamon on Tuesdays. Tuesday tea with cinnamon. Tuesday tea. I should probably write that down. I'm going to forget. But I have to rewatch this video to edit it. So, like, Tuesday tea with cinnamon. And no, our cinnamon doesn't have to be, our tea doesn't have to be cinnamon flavored, but it will be good. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow because I have another video. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And I hope you enjoyed our little morning or afternoon or evening tea, whatever time you're watching this, with cinnamon. Bye, guys.